Yeah, he could have backdashed something, but it was just, you know, like all that happening and then King just deciding to do that and just caught Madsen off guard. It looked like Madsen was starstruck at the last part.
All right, starting off was aggro from Bio. We saw a little
Commentator's curse is the worst thing ever. I
right?
hate it.
Well, it definitely did start off, but
You know what? A lot of people say Harley gives Batman trouble, and I could definitely see that. It could be slight advantage Harley.
Yeah,
But King is like the
definitely
only
most
Batman that
aggressive
plays this
Harley
matchup
we've
extremely
seen
good
ever.
against Harley players.
In Injustice 2.
Most of the time.
yeah,
I know Krusty eliminated him at EVO, I believe. And he's a really good Harley player from the West Coast. But yeah, Harley's generally considered to do good against Batman.
A whole lot of damage. So you need to know when you can convert, when you get those little bits of extra damage, and really when you can chip. Chip is a huge deal for her.
She's good at building meter against Batman. She's good at neutralizing his zoning, making him go to her, and she usually has push block. So whenever he gets in, she could kind of get rid of his bats.
Oh, and he tried to jump out.
That was, wait, hold on. That was a really good cover up by King. Look at this. He catches him 4-3 with the interactable. Bio tries to use the interactable. Gets caught by 4-3, and then look at the convert right here by King. Jump back 2, bat, jump back 2 again to connect that combo.
I have never seen that.
That part was unreal. When I saw that, that was insane. That King converted that.
Now, this has been considered one of Batman's bad matchups just because it's hard for him to get in. The instant jump to is
how does it feel, Batman?
On the flip side, though, he can play the zoning game if he gets the life lead himself. Oh,
was Bio versus Revit on stream? I missed that one. Was it really hype? What was the score?
Yep, that was a great way to close it out.
Oh, likewise, one shooting from the air, one shooting into the air. Both these players are both these characters.
Yeah, King's really good at converting stuff with Batman.
Oh, nice escape from the combo. That's a great choice by Bio. Bio knows when to use his meter well because Harley builds.
Yeah, Harley's also really good at chipping people.
And in zoning, and she doesn't really use it for a lot. She's one of the characters where using meter.
Wow, okay, that was dirty.
That was dirty.
And she doesn't
So
really use it for a lot.
right here, Batman's 4-3 crosses up if you crouch block, but it doesn't cross up if you stand up. So the mix-up is this with Batman. If you go to crouch because you think Batman's back one's gonna come, and then he does 4-3, he's gonna go over you if you're a female character, and this is what happens. It crosses up. That's what Bio got caught by. That's pretty cheap in the corner. So Forever King pretty much took advantage of that because he knew Bio was gonna duck, obviously, because you know Batman doesn't have fast overheads, and he did a 4-3.
Definitely trying to.
Yeah, that's cheap. It doesn't work on every character in the corner. I think it only works on the female characters because they have like the smallest hurt boxes.
Oh, catching with the conversion.
Yeah, Dr. Fate's a good character for Dragon because Dragon's more of a defensive player, and Dr. Fate's got really good defense
Oh, backdash gets the overhead.
and neutral.
Should I dial it back?
That's the bat in your Valkyrie talking.
And now Bio's got a lot of space to zone, throwing out the cheetah. Well,
The
that's not a
cheetah?
Yo, imagine if cheetah ran out instead of the hyena.
That'd actually be hilarious.
That would be sick.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that think Batman needs some nerfs.
Ooh, that'd be too good though. He's giant. Oh, that could have been a big win.
But you could say that about all the high tier characters.
Already preemptively jumping, I think, and now King could potentially play.
I don't think they should nerf Batman if they're not going to nerf the other high
What we're gonna
tiers.
see, but that's the big issue there is that the gunshots can.
Oh, no life left.
I think Batman's definitely
But-
top
but
10.
He didn't press anything.
Like he's one of the better characters in the game for
Bio
sure.
gets over the explosion with the air gunshots. That was so smart, but now one bar's going to guarantee the
But he
chip.
tried to
backdash.
backdash. Yeah, I respect that.
It was a smart choice.
Not much Bio could have
Pretty
done
much all
there.
he could have done.
Yeah,
King had bats out and he did meter burn batarang, and it's really hard to avoid the radius on the meter burn batarang because it hits mid, catches you in the air, and it does a lot of chip.
With backdash, then that, of course, King actually blew it up behind her, so that wake up might have worked. Who knows?
Yeah, Batman's also a really
They
safe
still-
character.
He tried something. That's what's most important. You see way too many times players go down while they still have some option. I mean, they'll get meatied by just like one little hit. They could try to backdash. They could try to wake up. Just do something.
Oh,
Never just
you'd be
give up.
surprised,
Batman
Akamatsu.
doesn't give up. No.
If you actually on Twitter today, Tekken Master was saying Red Hood's lunge needs to be nerfed, and then him and Sonic were going at it.
I am curious to know though.
So if you guys haven't
Batman does
seen that on
lose
Twitter, you guys
this,
should check it out.
lose
It's
this
pretty
game,
interesting.
If he will inevitably switch to Bane or maybe, I don't know, Deadshot. I don't even know if that matchup's really good for him, but
That was a good trap right there. A lot of Harley players do this. They'll throw a hyena out. They want you to jump it instead of respect it, and if you jump over it, they'll do the cupcake and it'll catch you. So it's kind of like a trap.
As far as matchups are considered, Harley's definitely the best in this matchup out
Right.
of his crew.
Out of his crew.
You know,
No, I
Tekken Master
agree.
said Lund should be
But
nerfed,
overall,
and
I
then
think
Sonic
if
said
you
it
did have to
shouldn't.
go to kind of like a crazy pick like that, I feel like Bane could be the one.
I agree.
If you're trying to make a 3-0 comeback, why not go Bane? Why not try to overwhelm them? But right now, I mean, he's got a huge lead. It doesn't seem like he's going to have to get into that situation. This could very potentially be enough to kill.
That is going to be it.
Look at that, 436 damage meterless. That is so much. Both of these characters have some of the highest meterless damage in the game.
Yeah, Harley hits really, really hard. On top of that, she has great tools for almost every situation, and she can close out games with a lot of chip options. So, again, really, really good character.
And I love BioHazard's usage of neutral jump. You see, he neutral jumps a lot
Yeah,
into
he
neutral
does.
jump too. Oh, there it is again. Actually making Batman go underneath her.
And it's been pretty difficult for Everking to find his way in or find a hit. He finally does, though.
Yeah, I don't know if Red Hood's a chip character. Red Hood's pretty much an everything character. He can zone, he can chip you because EX Lunge is like that. He can mix you, he can counter zone, he can get in. He's pretty much an everything character. He's a jack of all trades character.
Oh, wow, double gunshot, expecting the jump twice. But neither time coming out. King just being patient, taking the chip. Also, though, allowing Bio to build a lot of meter.
Yeah, Rai, I agree with you. Aquaman and Poison Ivy are...
Still has his first life bar, but
Aquaman, Poison Ivy, and Black
all that
Manta are
time.
closer to being pure chip type characters than Red Hood is. Red Hood just has the ability to do it because he has everything.
I don't know if he was trying to get a cross up or just move towards the center of the screen, but that was cool.
I don't think you can get a cross-up setup with that. I don't think it recovers quite fast enough. But regardless, he was an advantage in Batman's face. He got out of the corner, which is exactly what he wanted. Whoa,
So this part was cheap. If you guys seen that, look. King comes in, Bio gets up right here, but King does the 4-2 meaty. So right when Bio gets up, the 3 part crosses up. So if you guys see that part.
I don't think you can get a cross-up setup with that. I don't think it recovers quite fast enough. But regardless, he was an advantage
So right here.
in Batman's face. He got out of the corner, which is exactly what he wanted.
This is where it happens. Look at this. This is where it crosses up.
Whoa, the cross-up!
And then, yeah, Bio wasn't expecting that to happen. You really can't read that.
I don't know if
That's like really hard
we did see Nubcakes do
to
it
read that because it's
accidentally at Evo.
isn't it the first hit
Hit them with the
doesn't
back
cross up
of
and the second hit does, so it's like
As
super
long as
quick.
they're in
You have to
some
like
sort
hold
of
down.
knockdown. Either they don't tech roll off something or they're in a hard knockdown because it does move forward and it has a hitbox behind it.
Now this is
Interesting.
more like it.
Careful, Harleen.
Yeah, pretty much curious.
That's what he always tells her, careful. Try harder.
I think Brainiac's one of the better characters in the game.
Oh, and Cupcake for the first
So
time.
I guess you could say Brainiac's upper mid or high
Oh
tier.
no, this is gonna be big. And again, I mean, we've seen more air escapes in this set than in these 2 games than we've seen in like the rest of top 8.
And that's because both of these players, especially Bao, I mean, they really use all the new core system mechanics in the game. Push blocks, we see a lot of that. That was in the old.
Bro, that was smart by Bio. If you guys saw that, look at the space Bio was controlling. The reason Bio did this here is because it would have beat King coming in jumping or King coming into dash, and it literally did both. It covered both options. Both space right here, completely covered with everything. Bio covered both of that space, and
Push
King
blocks, we see a lot of that.
pretty much went into that wall, and then Bio also confirmed it with the gunshot.
We see meter rolls right there.
Right there, exactly right there. Oh, and the hyena. Thank
That
you.
is gonna do it. So Bio has
Yeah, that part was
tying it at
guaranteed
1-1.
Bud, the best friend right there.
And I will say that these are
So Bio's
grueling
playing
games
really
for
good
both
against
players,
King.
because
He's
these are not
controlling like the
quick,
space Batman wants to try and get in on.
rush downy games. This is
You're gonna take care of Wonder Woman, right?
By take care of, you mean put in jail?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
yeah, but what I was saying is
Disappointed.
these are long and very thought out games. Like these can be very exhausting on your psyche.
They definitely can. These have been extremely long games. This has been, I think, so far, this will end up being the longest set. Even if we go another 2 games, I can almost guarantee it, of our top 8 so far. It's just so much patience from both of these players. King is not letting himself get opened up, I say, as he gets opened up. And Bio is just playing so patient.
Ooh, that was a good setup by Bio.
Commentator's curse.
King got caught trying to
Will
answer it
always
too
be
early
one
and
of
Bio
the worst things
capitalized.
for all commentators. Everyone goes through it.
It happens.
Wow, look at
There
that
we go.
instant
One of
read
the
that King
worst
had.
things for all
Match starts,
commentators.
Bio
Everyone
jumps,
goes
King
through it.
instantly thinks he's gonna jump and does a
But there we
battering.
go. Bio with a huge lead this time.
Yeah, this is, and I was literally just saying, oh man, these are going to be longer league sets. No one's going to open up someone else too many times, and then BioHazard with a huge life lead.
Oh, wasn't able to put the bomb on the interactable in time, and then he gets punished heavily for it. Oh wow, dropped that.
Wow, met him in the air, and complete opposite of last game. Very quick life bars for both players.
I think he was just using it interactable so that he didn't have to deal
Yeah,
with it.
get away or get rid of it. Yeah.
In a gadget versus, wow, what a read on the back.
Wow, look at this read that King does right
I
here.
think he was just using
He knows
interactable.
Bio's trying to get away from Batman,
Yeah,
and King right here realizes that. On knockdown, Bio tries to
Wow, what a
backdash, get
read on the
away.
backdash. We saw
King reads and
him
grapples
a lot
him.
earlier this weekend.
Times.
Push yourself harder.
So the whole momentum now is switching to King's favor.
But in a gadget versus gadget matchup, it's very important for the one who has the zoning advantage to be able to use the interactions, because
just get rid of him. Yeah.
well, yeah, the other person, the one on the aggressive side, should be getting rid of them, because if you have to walk back, that means that the person walking back into the interactables has the ability to use it as a defensive tool before the one aggressing does.
Oh, beautiful use of float there.
Wow, look at this. Bio tries to trip guard King from his jump.
Oh.
And King does the float to trick him.
Oh,
That's very good.
beautiful use of float.
So
there.
King right here is just making all the right reads right now against Bio. He's playing phenomenal.
Still, BioHazard in the corner manages to find his way out.
That was a good
to
escape
the
by Bio.
And this is a pretty
Hey, what's
much
up, Kid
dead
Bass?
match.
What's up, Gnarly?
The only difference is Forever King
How's it
does
going,
have
Soul
access
Leader?
to Clash.
Oh, forward one in a low.
Better, but not good enough.
I can still cut you, sweetie.
Oh, King's
I think King's the best Batman against Harley players, but because he plays the matchup very well. But I could still see it slightly being in Harley's favor
I don't know if he was expecting it to
because of
hit
just the
or
nature of how
something,
Harley
but
is and what she's good at.
Fortunate drop from Bio.
And now King has the life lead. Neither player with Clash available, so a combo will be it. Maybe not quite so.
Not so much for
Bio.
King, yeah.
Hey, what's up,
King's
Daniel?
health.
Exactly. Oh, you know what? This might not be enough to kill. He doesn't have any meter. He's gonna have to land one more mix-up, and
There it
that's
is.
gonna be it. King taking
Yeah, that
game
part was
two.
tricky.
They're going back and forth, 1 and 1 and 1.
Bio last second was deciding on what to do, but by the time he saw King do a crossover, it was too late.
So quickly, I
You need
think
to
he could do it again.
concentrate, Harley.
Thinking button.
Well, I don't know if Bio should have switched to Deadshot. I think he's fine with Harley against Batman. Just King was just playing really good this set. I think
Sticking with
Bio
Harley,
could definitely do this with Harley. Like this set came down to the wire. It could have went either way.
into that character, but he's getting so many good situations in his favor, but then he's not capitalizing on all of them. That's the
Dude, that's
problem.
cheap right here. This is the big thing in the matchup. Whenever you hit Harley,
He's getting so
you go
many
for the
good
50-50
situations in his
restand,
favor,
and
but then he's not
you can get a lot of
capitalizing on
reward
all
off
them.
it.
That's
Because
the
look at this.
problem.
Now King gets pretty much half his life.
No cross-up,
Well, he
mix-up.
drops a combo, but that would have been more than half of Bio's life.
No cross-up happened, and now King taking the early lead.
Oh, big overhead.
Wow, look at that read by Bio. That was actually insane.
Backwards, but no cross-up
Look at this.
happened, and now
Bio reads that King's gonna dash in.
Oh, big
So
overhead.
basically,
He's not
King's getting a little too
capitalizing on
dash
all of
happy
them. That's
now.
the problem.
Oh,
And
that was the no cross-up
Bio's
mix-up.
starting to read when King wants to
Bio
dash
had
in.
walking backwards, but no cross-up happened, and now King.
So if you notice right here, right after the push block, Bio sees that King likes to forward dash for Batman because he's getting too predictable with it. So Bio's like, okay, he's going to dash up after a push block again. I'm going to do an overhead here. And it instantly catches him. So that was a great read by Bio. And really good adapting.
Silly kicks. Set up. Goes. Oh, no.
Oh wow, look at this. Again, he's catching King's movements now. Now Bio's the one adapting because look.
Overhead.
Right over here, after this part,
Silly kicks.
Bio does back 2 into gunshot on block. And during the set, King was backdashing a lot after he did back 2 gunshot with Harley. So because he backdashes, Bio instantly goes into tantrum stance and catches him
He
backdashing.
anticipated that King wanted just to get out of the way of the interactable, and he was able to chase him down with a tantrum stance. Very nice.
Oh, getting over the hyena, but actually could have been full combo punished for it. Oh, and that is going to be big.
Yeah, I could see Batman vs. Deadshot going either way as long as it's not a stage with interactables that Deadshot can get out of the corner with.
In love, you say.
I'm glad you're enjoying this, avoiding the traps.
3 times ever.
We need to discuss the guns.
What was the Revit vs. Bio set? How close was that? Was it like 3-2 down to the wire? I didn't get to see that one at SCR.
BioHazard, he's been using that really well in neutral space.
That must have been one of the early stream matches because I didn't get to watch the SCR stream until like an hour after it started.
King's being so patient getting through the zoning. We really haven't seen him get opened up by too much zoning in general. I mean, he has to take a decent amount of chip, but you just have to against Harley. If you try to escape everything, if you try to slip through all of her zoning, there's a lot of situations.
Wow, look at that read by King. That was really good. So look at this. King's starting to read when Bio wants to jump in air and do an air shot to cover the
You just have to against Harley. If you try to
horizontal reach, and King capitalizes on it right here. King releases the bat, sees Bio jump, knows that Bio is going to do an air shot to avoid the bat. And Bio avoids the bat, but then King catches him on the way down with a jab and converts it. So just to look at that again, look at that. And then Bio escapes out, which is a really good escape.
Wow, look at this movement. Dancing around each other, backdashing each other's normals.
Oh, Bio beat him 3-0.
Oh, using the hyena for an advantage this time to switch sides. Interesting.
Oh,
Jump 2, jump 3. Oh, that's unsafe.
Yeah, and that could have been a really nice whip punish. Burning bar to get out, but still gets tagged. Fortunately for Bio, King drops the combo.
Wow, that was a really good preemptive anti-air by Bio. So over here, look. King tries to jump after he throws a bat out, thinking he's going to get away with it. Bio blocks the bat. Bio knows that bats don't have that much block stun. So King's like, okay, I'm going to throw a bat. I'm going to sneak a jump 2 in. Bio preemptively, right as soon as King leaves the ground, does a down 2, thinking he's going to do that. And anti-airs him with Harley's down 2, which is not easy to do.
Great's working 9 to 5.
Hey, what's up, Pimp Juice?
Oh, and Bio needs to get out of the corner. Oh, uses the wow, that was
hit.
huge.
Wow, look at the hitbox on that interactable.
Oh, and Bio needs to get out of the corner. Oh, uses the wow,
Wow,
that was
hit.
a huge hitbox. That seemed like King was way out of that range, but that's a good opening for King.
Now this is more like it.
You're still a step slow.
I think because he thinks King isn't going to block low, because it's a good way to catch people that like to stand block the cartwheel.
Oh wow!
Even though there's no mix-up there, some people just block the cartwheel standing.
A single game today without a raw down 2, and this should be.
Wow, look at this read. So King knocks down Bio, comes in because he knocks Harley down. He thinks Bio's going to do the wake up.
I don't think we've seen a single game today.
And then Bio wakes up jabbing
Without a raw down
and
2,
takes
this
advantage
should
of that
be
and
enough
hits
to kill.
King.
Bio is going to tie it up.
But again, King has been.
That was really smart by King. I mean by Bio.
Where it was a Batman mirror, it went to the very final game. So
Yeah, they nerfed some of the explosion hitboxes
Both
on
these
some of
players
the
in this matchup look good.
interactables.
they look great.
Yeah, what's up,
He's
Batman?
going to go back to player select, think about his matchup. He could choose Deadshot here, or maybe he's just trying to think about
Yeah, this is where
a little
King
bit of a, defilade
didn't want to play
reaction,
Batman
but
anymore.
he's not- he is
I think it's
going
because he saw how
to
well
Deadshot,
how
going
well
for the
Bio was
counterplay.
playing that match.
Generally known as a tough matchup
Because, you know,
for
Bio was
Harley,
adapting the King's
but
movements and was
if
giving
you're
him a
not
harder
good at the
time.
matchup, the Harley can easily
So
overwhelm
King goes, you know what, I'm going to go to Deadshot. Because, you know, Deadshot does way better against Harley than Batman does. Really, Batman? MKA servers are back up? How's that possible?
All right, here we go on
What, did Midway come back from the dead and just
Shift.
bring them
That
up, or
means
did somebody
the time will be good.
put them
We saw
up?
that work out really well for Foxy, using Deadshot
No, he means the mine
to
hitbox for the exploding,
It's a great zone with Deadshot,
the
but
exploding
we saw this
interactables.
before. Krusty actually against Dab. In this
Yeah, Harley is
Yes.
underrated.
Yeah, no, sorry, it wasn't Dab. It was.
That was a good punish by King on the car wheel.
Oh, it was against Foxy. Foxy, who we saw here.
So Harley here can't really do any of her zoning and any of her general
We see
screen
Forever King
control
definitely
against
going
Deadshot.
for
Pretty much
the
all goes out the
zoning
window.
game. He will be able
So So Harley's forced to rush down Deadshot and play his
It's gonna
game.
be scary.
Because, you know, Deadshot plays pretty much every matchup the same,
That
almost.
is unsafe. That could have been a full combo punish.
So Deadshot, so King's going to be trying to have Bio come to him while King plays his
Oh,
game.
good block on the overhead. That's one of the first times
This is
we've seen
a
him
completely
block
different
overhead.
matchup from the
Gets
Batman one.
punished on his landing.
Because the Batman one is
Gets
usually
punished
Harley
on
playing her
the
game and Batman having to come in. Now it's the opposite.
That is going to be unblockable.
Oh no, he's gotta get away!
Yeah, he's not going to get away.
Yeah, I had the mic loud on purpose so you guys can hear me
That was
talking.
So much damage from King, tying it up with just that projectile into the chip. Oh, and Cupcake tried to get the guaranteed chip kill, but wasn't able to make it. And those air shots are not quite low enough to be able to check Bio on the ground. King putting himself at a big risk. No full conversion from Bio.
Still has that first life bar. Try to get conversion.
Wow, look at this
No full
hitbox. Hold
conversion
on.
from Bio. No full conversion.
How did that wake up hit? Remember when people say you're able to jump over Deadshot's wake up easily?
No full
Look at this. Deadshot reads King's gonna wake up. He jumps over it, and somehow the knee hits King. I'm not sure how, but it ends up hitting him.
from Bio.
Still has that first life bar. Try to get
The hitbox on that
conversion.
move is
No
massive.
one's there, and another knee. So it is once again
Oh, that's pretty cool,
down
Batman.
to the final match, tied up, and the last life bar.
And these plays have gone back and forth, literally one game apiece in a row. Forever King did win the first one, so he could potentially win the last one if it continues to that pattern, but it's a different character. Bio has the lead. He still has to get in, though.
I think it's just because
Both
Darkseid's
players
an awkward
also still
character.
have
Yo, what's
the
up, King
ability
Sean?
to clash.
Like, he's very different from other characters in the game. You don't really play neutral with him like you do with a lot of characters in this game.
Bio hasn't been able to make it in. He's got to make a good read. That's a good
Okay.
start. Wow, not able to anti-air it. Oh, the whiff and a good punish from King.
Nice air to air, an immediate clash.
It's not a game no more.
A lot of health back for King. Bio has to make so much damage back if he can even get in.
No, keep in mind while this is all happening, Bio still has Clash.
Oh no!
King
that's
realizes
knockback
that, so King's just
bullets.
trying to zone him out now.
Look at all this chip, and this is almost
That was a very good
guaranteed.
jump back one.
Look at all
So
this
King,
chip,
knowing
and
that
this
he's
is
gonna
almost
jump in,
guaranteed.
just
We
jump
need
back
one
two.
more ball.
Jump back
Wait a
one and
second,
anti-air.
but no more clash available for King. This could be mix-up in a mix-up. Blocks the cross-up.
That was a good block.
Oh, good
Push
block on the
block.
wall. King. This could be
That was
mix-up
actually
in
a tricky
mix-up.
setup.
Blocks the cross-up. Clash available for King.
So
This
if you
could
look
be
at that again, right here, when she jumped up in the air, Deadshot was on the right side, but because she did jump 3, it moves her
mix-up in
forward a little
mix-up.
bit, and
Blocks
it
the cross-up.
ends up being a cross
Push
up.
block on the low. Push block was
And
exactly
there
what
it
he
is,
needed.
a straight shot. Will do it.